If you want to know how to use Cramer's rule to solve a system of linear simultaneous equation in 3 variables, then I want you to stick to the end of this video because this video is for you. Welcome to Just Academic Mathematics, where we make you a mathematics genius. This class is a sequel in our series of matrices and determinants. A lot has been covered, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use Cramer's rule to solve a system of simultaneous equation involving 3 variables. Please, very important, if you have not seen our 3x3 matrix determinant video, please go and watch it first because it's very vital here, and I'm not going to be showing the detail of that because we have done justice to that previously. So make sure you watch and understand the 3x3 matrix determinant before coming here. Okay, let's go straight to business. So just like 2x2, the first thing we need to do is to state the equation. What do I mean by state the equation? We state the equation accordingly. This is what I mean. 2x plus 3y minus z is equals to minus 1. That is equation 1. And equation 2 says that x minus 2y plus 2z is equals to 15. And the third one is minus 5x minus 4y plus 7z is equals to what? 1. Now, what next? Just like in two variables. For this now, we do the same thing. We'll go for change in 0. Remember, change in 0 simply means the determinant of the coefficient of x, y, z. Let's go for it. The coefficient of x here is what? 2, 1, minus 5. What is the coefficient of y? 3, minus 2, minus 4. What is the coefficient of z? Minus 1, 2, and what? 7. So let's get the determinant. The determinant is the change in 0. The determinant is simply the change in 0. And how do we solve for the determinant? This is why I said I'm not going to show the detail because we have done determinant before. So the determinant of this is equivalent to, we pick this one, plus minus plus 2. We times what? We times, this is out, this is out. Minus 2 times 7, minus 14. Then minus 2 times minus 2 times 4, minus 8. Minus times minus plus 8. Here is plus 8. Then we have plus minus. The next one is minus 3 times in. This is out, this is out. We're left with 1 times 7, 7. Then minus 2 times minus 5 is minus 10. Minus 10 will times this minus to give us plus 10. So the next one will be plus minus plus. So here is minus 1 times in what? Minus 4 minus 2 times minus 5 will give us 10. So what will this be? This is the same thing as minus 14 plus 8 will give us minus 6. Minus 6 times 2 is minus 12. Then 7 plus 10, 17. 17 times 3 will give us 51. Negative 51. Then minus 10 is minus 14. Minus 14 times minus 1 plus 14. So if you add this up, you will get the change in 0. So we are concluding that change in 0 is equals to 14 minus 51 minus 12. If you check it in your calculator, 14 minus 51 minus 12 will give us minus 49. So this is change in 0. Done. This is changing 0. So the next thing we need to do is to find change in x. Change in x. Just like change in 0. The difference now is that we're going to replace the s column with this constant. That is change in s. So we are solving for change in s now. So, and the s column, we'll replace it with what? -1, 15, and what? 1. Then we retain y. Y still remains 3 minus 2 minus 4. And we retain z. -1, 2, and 7. So we find these determinants in order to get change in what? Change in x. So change in s is equals to, let's go there. We pick this first one, minus plus minus, rather plus minus plus, plus minus plus, plus and minus will give us -1 times in what? This is out, this is out, -14 minus, this time this is what? -8. -8 times minus plus 8. Then plus minus, here is -3 times in what? This is out, this is out. 15 times 7 is 105. 105 minus 2 times 1 is what? 2. Will give us 2. Then plus minus plus. Plus times minus, here will still be minus. -1 times in what? This is out, this is out. 15 times -4, -60. Minus 2 times 1, -2. -2 times minus will give us +2 here. So this one now becomes what? -14 plus 8 will give us -6. -6 times -1 will give us 6, +6. Then 105 minus 2 will give us 103. 103 times -3 will give us -309. Plus, of course, this and this will give us -58. -58 times -1 will give us +58. So we conclude that change in s is equal to 58 plus 6 minus 309. We'll check it out in calculator. 58 plus 6 minus 309. That will give us -2, 4, and 5. 2, 4, 5. So this is change in x. Can you see the procedure? So the same way we go for change in y. Let's go for change in y. So change in y, of course, you know what to expect now. So for change in y, we retain x, which is what? 2, 1, minus 5. That is the s column. But we replace the y column with the constant, which is -1, 15, and 1. Then we retain the z column, which is -1, 2, and 7. So this is change in y. So the determinant of this gives us change in y. And of course, you should know what to do now. So we'll go again. Equals to plus minus plus. We start with 2 with times what? This is out, this is out. Again, 15 times 7 will give us 105. 15 times 7 is equals to 105. Are you following? So we have 105 here. Minus 2. Plus minus. Minus times minus here becomes plus. 1 times n. This is out, this is out. 7 minus times minus plus 10. Plus minus plus. So here is -1 times n. 1. The 5 times 15 is what? 75. Minus 75 times minus, that will give us plus 75. So here, what do we have here? We have 103. If I'm not making mistake, yes, 105 minus 2 is 103 times 2 will give us 206. This is 17 times 1 remains 17. This is 76 times minus 1 minus 76. So what we have now is 206 plus 17 minus 76. And that will give us what? Change in y, which is equals to what? 147. 147. 147. That is change in y. Can you see that now? Now, we have gotten change in y. We have one more to go before we start presenting our answers. We'll go for change in z. Change in z. Then, we replace the z column with the constant. First, we retain the s column, which is 2, 1, minus 5. We retain the y column, which is 3, minus 2, minus 4. But we replace the z column with what? The constant, minus 1, 15, and what? 1. So we'll get the determinant of this in order to get change in z. So we have that this is equals to 2 with times what? This out, minus 2 minus, this time this is 15 times minus 4 is minus 60. Minus 60 times minus plus 60. Plus minus 3 with times this out, 1. 15 times 5 again will give us 75. Minus 75 times minus plus 75. Then plus minus plus. So here will still be minus 1 times this out. You have minus 4 minus 10. Minus 10. So what do we have here? We have that this is 58. Is it not 58? Minus 2 plus 60 is 58. 58 times 2 will give us 116. Then we have 76. 76 times 3 will give us minus 228. That is 76 times minus 3 minus 228. Then this is minus 14 times minus 1 plus 14. So what is change in z? Change in z is equals to 116 minus 228 plus 14. That will give us what? That will give us minus 98. Minus 98. Are you following now? Minus 98. So what do we now do? What do we now do to get the value of x, y, and z? Very simple. Look at, to get the value of x, y, and z, therefore, what is x? X is equals to change in x over change in 0. And what is change in x? Change in s is minus 245 over change in 0, minus 49. Minus will cancel minus. We know that 245 divided by 49 will give us 5. So s is equals to 5. Now, what is y? Y is change in y over change in 0. And what is change in y? Change in y is 147 divided by change in 0, minus 49. So let's check it out. 147 divided by 49 will give us negative 3. And finally, z is equals to change in z over change in 0. And what is change in z? Minus 98 over change in 0, minus 49. Minus cancel minus. 98 divided by 49, of course, is what? 2. Positive 2. So our x is 5, our y is equals to minus 3, and our z is equals to 2. These are the 3 answers to the system of equation. S is 5, y is minus 3, z is 2. Always remember to check if you put the value of x here, put the value of y here, put the value of z here. everything here will give you 15. If you do that here, you will get 1. If you do that here, you get -1. So that is how to solve a system of a simultaneous equation, linear equation in 3 variables. Let's do one more. Okay, let's take on one more. Let's take on one more before we close for this thing. So we have example 2 here. Use Cramer's rule to solve the following equation. We want to use Cramer's rule to solve the following equation. So because of space, I want to utilize here first. Then we'll come down here. So if you look at this equation, you will notice that it's not well arranged. What do I mean by that? Notice that P is not in line. Under P is R is 2. Under R is 1 is P. So we have to arrange it first in order. Let's do it here. So let's start with P alphabetically. 6P followed by Q plus Q minus 3R is equals to 0. This is equation 1. This one, look at it here. Let's do same for equation 2. Starting with P, that means this 4P has to come to this other side. So that will give us plus 4P because it's minus over there. Plus 4P, the same thing, plus 2Q plus 9R is equals to 1. That is equation 2. Then equation 3, we bring P is already here. We have 2P minus Q, then minus 15R is equals to minus 2. So you can see it's well arranged now. Notice that P is now, we will now have a column designated for P. We can say that this column is for P, column Q, R, constant. So with that, we can now proceed and go for change in 0. You know the procedure already. Change in 0. So change in 0 simply means the coefficient of PQR. The coefficient of PQR. Let's get the coefficient of PQR. What is coefficient of P here? 6. P in equation 2, 4. P in equation 3, 2. We do the same thing for Q. 1, we have what? 2, we have what? -1. And that of R, we have -3, we have 9, and we have what? -15. So with this now, we'll find the determinant of this to get what is called change in 0. So change in 0 is equal to, we start plus minus plus. Start with plus 6, we times what? This is out, this is out. This time this is -30. Then this time this will give us -9. Minus times minus plus 9. Then we have -1. Plus minus -1. This is out, this is out. We have 4 times -15. -60. Then 9 times 2, 18. That is -18. And then plus minus plus. So here we remain -3 times in what? Out, out. -4. And then -4 again. So let's see. Then -30 plus 9 is -21. -21 times 6 is -126. -60 minus 18 is -78. -78 times -1 plus 78. -4 minus 4 is -8. -8 times -3 is plus 24. So you notice that change in 0 will now be equals to 24. You check that in the calculator. 24 plus 78 minus 126 will give us what? Will give us 24 negative. Minus 24. That is change in 0. So change in 0 is -24. So with this, we can now proceed to go and find change in P. Change in P. What will be change in P? You know the procedure. We replace the P column with the constant. We replace this P column with the constant. What is the constant? 0, 1, minus 2. We replace P column with that. We retain R. R remains what? R. R column remains what? 1, 2, minus 1. 1, 2, minus 1. And we retain Q, then we retain R. R is what? Minus 3, 9, minus 15. So this is Q, this is R. So we'll find this determinant in order to get change in P. So this is equals to, we'll go again, 0 times anything will give you 0. But let's just write it out for writing sake. So 0 will times what? Minus 30 plus 9. Plus minus, so we have minus 1. We times what? Out. We have minus 15. This time this is minus 18 times minus plus 18. Are you there? Then we have plus minus plus. Minus 3 will times what? Out. We have minus 1. Minus times minus plus, that is plus 4. So change in P will now be equals to what? Here is 0. Of course, minus 15 plus 18 is plus 3. Plus 3 times minus 1 give us minus 3. And this is plus 3 again. Plus 3 times minus 3 will give us minus 9. So we can now conclude that change in P is equals to what? Minus 12. Minus 12. Change in P is equals to minus 12. Okay. With that, we can go for change in R. I'll be changing Q. PQ. Change in Q. Change in Q. So for change in Q, we retain all the other ones, but we'll swap the column for Q with the constant. So we retain P. We retain P, which is 6, 4, 2. But for Q, we replace Q with constant 0, 1, minus 2. We retain R. R remains minus 3, 9, minus 15. So this is the determinant we are looking for. So we'll get this determinant, that is change in Q, which is equals to, now 6 will go. This is out, this is out. 1 times 15 minus 15 minus 15. 9 minus 9 times minus 9 times minus 2 minus 18 minus times minus plus 18. Then plus minus. So here will be minus 0 times. Although it's not necessary, but let's just show it. So we have minus 4 times 15 minus 60 minus 18. Then plus minus plus. Here will remain minus 3 times. Out. Minus 8. Then minus 2. Are you there now? So here we have equals to. This is plus 3 times 6. That is 18. This is 0, of course. 0 is out. Why this one is minus 10 times minus 3? That is plus 30. So change in Q is equals to what? 48. Change in Q is equals to 48. Now, let's get change in R. Change in R. So for change in R, we retain others and swap the column of R with the constant. So we retain coefficient of P, which is 6, 4, 2. We retain Q, which is 1, 2, minus 1. But we replace R with what? 0, 1, minus 2. Okay. Interesting, is it not? Okay. So we have equals to 6 with times. 6 times what? This out. We have 2 times minus 2, minus 4, minus 1 times minus 1, minus 1, minus times minus plus 1 here. Then plus minus 1 with times. This is out. We have minus 8. 4 times minus 2, minus 8, minus 1 times 2, 2. Then finally we have plus 0 times in what? Minus 4 minus 4, although it's not necessary for 0. So here we have equals to this minus 3. Minus 3 times 6 minus 18. Here is minus 10 times minus 1 plus 10. And then here is 0. So therefore, change in R is equals to minus 8. Change in R is equals to minus 8. So with this, we can go ahead and state the value of P, Q, and R. So we conclude that therefore, P is equals to change in P over change in 0. And what is change in P? Change in P is minus 12 over change in 0, minus 24. Minus will cancel minus 12 into 12, 1. 12 into 24, 2. So P is 1 over 2. While Q is equals to change in Q over change in 0. Very interesting. What is change in Q? 48 over change in 0. Change in 0 is what? Minus 24. I mean, we have minus 2, negative 2. So the next thing is to get the value of R. Let's get for R. So R is equals to change in R over change in 0. And what is change in R? Change in R is minus 8 over change in 0 is what again? It's minus 24. So minus will cancel minus. 8 into 8 is 1 over 8 into 24 is what? 3. So in other words, we are saying that P is equals to 1 over 2, Q is equals to minus 2, and R is equals to 1 over 3. So this is the answer to this system of equation. I believe you've learned something in this class. And please, the least you can do to if you have benefited from this class is to share this video. Share it on social media platforms. Share it so that other people will see it. Because my passion is to teach the entire mathematics step by step, topic by topic, step by step. Even if it's going to take me 10 years, I don't mind. So it's going to be a very long journey, but I'm going to do it. So the least you can do to support is to share and recommend this channel to other people as the final bus stop for anything you are looking for in mathematics. We still have a long way to go, but we'll achieve it. And then if you are not following us, make sure you follow us on our Facebook channel and group. It is Just Academic Mathematics. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Just Academic Mathematics. And if you want or need a one-on-one tutorial, you want me to teach you on one-on-one on any topic at all in maths, or you're a student, you want someone to help you be outstanding in mathematics, I am available. Just reach me via our WhatsApp contact that is showing. Send me a message and I will respond. Thank you. See you in our next class. Our next class is the final class in this series of matrix and determinants. And we're going to be looking at eigenvalues and eigenvectors. So make sure you don't miss that class. See you. Thank you.